Libra, what's going on, everybody? It's Sam from CancerMoonsTarot, and we're coming at you with your November 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well. And without a further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on into it, and we shall see what is up for the Libra gang. What do we got going on, baby? What messages are coming in here for Libra? You already had two cards flip over, a Wheel of Fortune, and a Three of Cups. Hello, there could be some sort of change happening here for you. That's going to grant a lot of joy and a lot of stability and happiness. So there could be something changing here. Now, this could be about a situation turning around as well. So I'm going to put these cards back, but just a little bit of a pre-message for some of you. There could be something in your life potentially changing around, turning around, doing a whole 180. So if you feel like you've been having bad luck in a situation, you might start to feel like, wait, my luck is turning around. Now, real quick, just to mention with the terminology of bad luck, please always do remember that you make your own luck. We are the manifestors and creators of our reality. So at the end of the day, don't manifest bad luck by saying you're an unlucky person, because the more you do that, the more you're dragging this negative energy towards you that isn't necessarily targeted at you. So just remember, unfortunate things happen to everybody in life. If you call yourself a bad person or an unlucky person, at that point, you're just hexing yourself, and you don't want to do that, okay? All right, baby, moving along forward. Hold on a second. I can notice my second camera here slightly in the frame. If I can move it up a little bit. There you go. It's still kind of there. That's going to bother me. Let me fix this, Libra, and we'll continue. Okay, now that that's all fixed, Libra. Anyways, as I was previously mentioning, always remember, you make your own luck. You never want to keep dragging that negative energy towards you when you don't have to. All right, so regardless, though, getting on into your reading here for November 2022, let's see what's in store here for the Libras. What do we got going on here for Team Libra, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding November 2022. What information is showing up here, please, for the lovely zodiac signs of Libra? Let's go ahead and begin. Starting out here with the overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Cups. So, Queen of Cups coming into play here for you. You could be connecting with a water sign, such as a Cancer, Piscean, or a Scorpio. Queen of Cups is typically an energy that represents having a lot of depth in your feelings and emotions. I definitely feel that at this time, there is going to be a lot that you'll be experiencing emotionally. And I don't feel like that's necessarily a bad thing. I definitely feel like it could be a positive thing for you as well. This could be the energy of having an experience of love like you've never felt before. It could be the energy of experiencing a lot of passion for what you do like you've never felt before. So with the Queen of Cups showing up into play here for you, I'm definitely getting the vibes here of just really heightened emotions, but I don't feel like that is necessarily a bad thing. Now, moving along here into your current situation, what's going to be the current situation here for Libra, and let's see what we have. We start with the Chariot, then we move here into the Queen of Swords, and then lastly for you, we move into the Page of Cups. So, looking at the current situation here for you, Libra, let's see what's going on. Chariot card here, Queen of Swords, Page of Cups. Chariot card, Cancerian energy. You're moving into a new path. Queen of Swords, though, it's a path you're moving into that's very clear. I think you know what you want to do. You have your eyes on the prize. There's going to be nothing that stops or deters you from what kind of plan of action you wish to take. Page of Cups, that's the energy here of taking action and getting things done. I definitely feel the vibration of just doing what you love here this month, and nothing's holding you back or stopping you, which is very fantastic to see. Let's see what you're doing about your current situation. We have the Nine of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords, and lastly here, we do have the Four of Cups. I see a situation, Libra, where somebody may have potentially made you feel like you need to feel guilt, or somebody could have put forth some sort of low vibrational energy or wanted you to feel low vibrational or guilty about what it is you're doing. It's almost like somebody here wanted you to feel bad about focusing on your own happiness. And that right then and there is giving me the vibration of somebody who's an energetic vampire, right? Because energy vampires, they don't want you to focus on your own happiness. No. They want you to focus on their happiness, on what can serve them, on what can make them happy. And that's what it's really all about. So I definitely get in the vibration here that you were probably... Now, I say were because chances are you're cutting out this individual, because we do have the Queen of Swords here, so that makes a lot more sense. You're going to be cutting out an individual here who is really all about them and not very much so about you. So I definitely get that energy here. Somebody tried to make you feel guilty for just doing what makes you happy. Maybe they were not happy with the career choices you made or what you choose to do because they wanted you to do anything that could benefit them, you know? And those types of people, they suck, okay? Those are people that are very bad names that I'm not going to say, because if I say those bad names, it's going to sound like this. You know? So just throwing that out there. Not fun people to be around. All right. Either way, though, looking at what you're doing about your current situation, 9 of Cups here, 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups. It's like, I'm going to do everything happily that I want to do for myself. And as you should. Okay. So yeah, I already touched basis on it. You know, 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Somebody here wanted you to feel guilty for what you want to do and for what makes you happy. And this month is all about, I'm finna do what makes me happy. Don't really give a crap about how you feel. All right, Libra, let's see what's going to be potentially coming on in here for you. All right, what's going to be coming in here for Libra potentially? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout November 2022. First card out, we do have the 9 of Wands. Moving along here into the next card for you, we have the 6 of Pentacles. And lastly here is going to be the 3 of Cups. All right, Libra. Taking a look at what's coming in here for you potentially. 9 of Wands here, 6 of Pentacles. It's hard right now when it comes towards finding something that's genuinely equal give and take, or you feel that that's hard to come by. And I think that the more you feel that that's hard to come by, the more of a lack mentality you're going to be in. Do you remember how in the beginning of the reading, Libra, right? We touched basis on, I believe it was the Wheel of Fortune, and there was another card. I don't remember what the card was, but either way, the synopsis of what I told you guys is that you feel like your luck's finally turning around. And I talked to you guys about how you never want to say or, say that you're an unlucky person or you have bad luck, because with that kind of terminology, you're just manifesting negativity. Kind of a similar picture here in what is coming in for you, because 9 of Wands is kind of a dead giveaway that you're saying here, 9 of Wands to the 6 of Pentacles, finding good people, finding good situations, finding something equal to my value is hard to come by. So the more that you say that trying to find something of equal value to you is hard to come by, the harder it's going to be for you to find those types of things within your life, because that's the belief system that you have. Remember, your beliefs are reality. Your perception is your reality. So if you perceive the world as finding good people are really hard to come by, it's going to be hard to come by good people, So try to change up that way of thinking, I feel, and you'll have a lot better results. Regardless, though, things that are coming in here for you, we do have the 3 of Cups, which represents lots of joy and happiness. That's what came out earlier, right? It was the 3 of Cups and it was the Wheel of Fortune. Either way, 3 of Cups, joy and stability, happiness. You have a lot of good moments that are about to come in here for you because you're doing you this month, right? This month is all about you. Nobody can limit you anymore. Nobody can restrict you. I feel like somebody in your past was doing that, but you probably are cutting them off here in November. So it's like, I have free reign to live my best life. But here's the thing. As humans, we're social creatures. Not only do we love living our best lives within ourselves, but we love living our best lives with other people, having a best friend, having a great relationship to family, having a great relationship with a lover. It's like humanity loves to be social. And I think that the more you're kind of in this space where you believe that good people, good connections, good things in life are hard to come by, or it's hard to find something that matches your vibe and matches your energy, the more harder you're just going to end up making it for yourself, even though that's not the intention. So a big thing that I just wanted to break down for you, Libra, is try to stay away from terminology that actually ends up creating lack and manifesting lack within your lives, Believing that it's hard to find good people is just going to make it hard for you to find good people. And you're going to make it hard for yourself, even though that's not what you intend to do. Just like believing you have bad luck is going to make you attract unfortunate situations because that's what you're putting out there. So unfortunate shit happens to everybody. Most of the time it's out of our control, but we never want to label ourselves as something that is just not true, So always be mindful of what labels and terminology you're using and what things you're putting out there, because you always want to make sure you're manifesting the best of the best for you. All right. So just wanted to throw that out there for some Libras who may need to hear that message. Either way, though, moving along forward, let's have a look here. In this section of the read, I'm going to take a look here and see if there's anything you're not aware about that you should be aware about in November 2022. So let's take a look here at that. Is there anything coming in here for Libra that they're not aware about, that they should be aware about throughout November. We did have the Empress card come out, which is you. We also have the Star jumping out here as well. And having a look at one more card, is there anything that Libra's not aware about that they should be aware about in November? And that's going to be the Page of Swords. Ooh, somebody here has a watchful eye on you. Now, Page of Swords usually typically resonates towards somebody who's just keeping an eye on you. They're looking at you from a distance. Somebody could be checking up on your social media. Maybe they're asking about you. Page of Swords is somebody who has interest, but they're scared to reach out. You know, whenever I see the Page of Swords, it represents a person who's pretty hesitant. So they're scared to reach out to you, but they're looking at you, you know? So Empress here, Star card here. Empress card is a card that does represent growth. It also is a card, though, too, that represents being able to see the beauty, not only just on the outside, but in the inside as well. Somebody fancies you. Libra. Somebody really fancies you. And I think that with the Star card, it's like they look at you, you're their dream person, you're everything that they want in life, but they're scared. Very scared to reach out here for you or reach out here to you. So you could have a secret admirer. Somebody here very much so admires you, but they're scared to contact you or to tell you how they feel. So in November 2022, you know, you might not be aware about this, but there's somebody potentially in your environment here who is interested in you. They see you for who you are. And it's hard for you to see them. It's hard for them to be seen. It's probably somebody you would not expect. You know, you've been so caught up with what you've been dealing with in your own life that it's been pretty hard for you to look at your external reality. So I don't necessarily fault you, Libra, at all for not seeing this person or getting the vibration of how they feel, because you've been dealing with so much within your own life. But this person definitely does not feel seen, but they're also choosing to not be seen. Okay? Now I am seeing a situation possibly around a hidden pregnancy. Now, this isn't going to resonate to every Libra out there, but there could be a pregnancy right now that's not being talked about in your life. This could be potentially that you're pregnant, but you're not ready to open up to the individuals around you. Or this could be that somebody in your environment's pregnant and they're a little hesitant to reach out to you. This could potentially be a daughter. This could potentially be a friend of yours, somebody who's very close to you. Could be a partner, but I do see pregnancy over here. Okay. One thing I will say though, Libras, for you is that if you are active, if you catch my drift this month and you're not interested in any sort of pregnancy, just use contraceptives. All right. Be mindful of that. This could be a very high month of fertility. Okay. For some reason, that's what my guides are telling me. This could be a very high month of fertility. So if pregnancy is not an option that you want for yourself, use contraceptives if you are active. All right. I feel like a doctor. Okay. CancerMoonsTarot, MD. Okay. PhD. Period. I gotcha. So moving along forward though, that's what I'm seeing here. For the majority of you, there's probably a secret admirer at play here, but they're scared to reach out, you know? It could be that maybe they're scared because they don't feel like you would reciprocate the feeling, or it could be that there's another reasoning behind it, you know? I'm not personally sure of that one, okay? All right, moving along forward though, let's see what you can expect here throughout the rest of your November 2022. What information can Libra expect, please? Moving throughout the rest of their November 2022. What can they expect to have happen throughout the rest of their month? First card out, we do have the Six of Wands. Hello, love that for you. Moving into the next card, we have the Six of Cups. Moving forward from that, we have here the Ten of Wands, and then we have a Four of Swords followed up here with the Ace of Swords. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Now, first things first, Six of Wands here to the Six of Cups. There could be attention being directed to your past. What this means essentially for you is that anything that hasn't been confronted from your past may start to get confronted at this time. So you might notice that people that you maybe, how do I say it? Like connections that maybe never fully ended, but also never really continued are going to start to get picked up where you left off. So if you left off in a weird place with a friend, it's going to be the time to confront where your relationship is at, where it's going, how we're going to fix it. You know, if there's been any awkward tension between you and anybody else, it's time to kind of solve that. You're going to notice things like that happening here in November. So that's one thing to keep a lookout for. Anything that has not been kind of fixed or come to a concluded ending or new beginning from your past is going to start to come up here at this time. It's kind of like a time where energies are no longer going to be stagnant. Things have to progress or end. Okay. So you're going to notice that more than likely within relationships in your life specifically. So if anything's kind of been up in the air, it's time to get down to business. We do have here the 10 of Wands. We also have here the 4 of Swords. So what you can expect here for many of you too is to see a lot of the burdens that you've previously dealt with completely erase, which I think is phenomenal to see here for many of you, right? Because when we look at the overall situation you're experiencing here in November 2022, we talked about how you were dealing with someone who you always kind of felt was dragging you down, somebody here who would drag down your own personal happiness, a very energetic, vampire-ish kind of person, somebody here who wanted you to serve them, and they never really wanted to see you focus on their happiness because they wanted you to do nothing more than make them a happy person. So you were connecting with quite a very intense energy of somebody who was just very much so focused on them and only them. And moving along here for you in the rest of November, 10 of Wands here to the 4 of Swords, it's like you finally get to let go of all that energy of servitude towards others, and you get to enjoy serving and taking care of yourself. I think it's going to be a wonderful feeling for you to just know that you don't have weight on your shoulders anymore because you don't have anything dragging you down. You know, the moment you cut out this person or this incredibly toxic situation in November, you immediately start to feel relief in that factor. So there's going to be a lot of relief coming in here for you with this weight no longer weighing you down and with the freedom of you enjoying living your life to the best of your capabilities. I think that I mentioned earlier, right? I mentioned how this month is really going to be all about you and it's going to be a great thing and you're going to start to love living your best life. But I also did mention to you as well, Libra, that it's very important to remember that the way you perceive your world is what you're going to manifest. So if you do perceive it as hard to find good people, or that good people are hard to come by, or that good situations is hard to come by, or that money's hard to come by, it's like the more you perceive things negatively, the harder it's going to be for you to get positive things. So do remember to really change your perspective and your perception here in life. You know, for those of you that are interested in finding good people, don't believe that good people are hard to come by. Acknowledge the fact that, yeah, there's shitty people in the world, but there's great people in this world too, and you can come by any of them at any time. So you can always come by good people. All right. So like I mentioned, though, getting back into the gist of what I was saying, in regards to where the rest of your month is going, you know, you'll be dealing with some past situations, anything that's been left up in the air. I see you, either progressing the situations or having endings. Now, 10 of Wands here, 4 of Swords, a lot of the burdens that you experienced previously, you're going to watch them be erased. They're going to melt away. It's going to be a month for weightlessness, which is great. Now, looking at the last card here, Ace of Swords. I feel many of you are going to start coming into your truth. As I previously mentioned with the overall energy being the Queen of Cups, I talked about how this month is going to be a month of sensitivity. You are going to be heavily, heavily connected to your emotions and to your feelings. And I also mentioned that it's not a bad thing, right? The more passionate you are about something is all the more better. The more invested you are with somebody that you love and care about, the better it is. So when you have this sensitivity in your emotions, it's going to allow you to go deep within yourself. And I feel like the Ace of Swords is about coming into your truth. So with this final card here, being that Ace of Swords, I think many of you are going to start to come into who you are, considering that you don't have an energy anymore distracting you from being able to explore yourself and to explore your own personal happiness. You have this entire month to do so. This entire month exploring what makes you happy, what makes you fulfilled, what you want to do, who you are as a person, who you want to become. Having all this time on your hands to just really get into you is going to allow you to figure out and unlock some truths to who you actually are and who you want to be. And I definitely see many of you starting to really transform and start living in your truth. Ace of Swords here says, I'm going to directly be myself going forward. And if people don't like it, well, I don't really care. You know, I'm going to do me, be me. And if you love me, cool. And if you don't, you don't. The one great thing about being yourself, and this is genuinely the best thing about being yourself all the time is that you will figure out who actually loves you and who doesn't love you. You'll find out who likes you for you and who doesn't like you for you. Because at the end of the day, if you're being your authentic self and you got people around you who care about you all the time, then guess what? Those are the people who are really for you. And if people can't like the real version of you, well then, hey, those people aren't for you. So that's why jumping and living in your truth is the best thing you can do, because it narrows down who really messes with you and who really doesn't. All right. So I like that energy for you. By the way, with the terminology of messing with you, not a negative thing. I just didn't feel like saying the F-bomb. All right. So I'm trying to, be a little bit more friendly here on YouTube. All right. So either way, moving along forward though, really great stuff. Love to see people coming into their truth, and I love to see people growing into themselves too. Like that's a big energy that I feel for you in November, like just coming into who you are as a person. When we deal with serving other people, or just constantly dealing with energetic vampires, or people that are really freaking needy, or people that always need our attention and our energy, it's very hard to focus on yourself. And now that you're getting to come into who you are and who you want to be and what your true style is, and how you express yourself, it's a beautiful thing to see. All right, Libra, jumping on into the overall outcome for you now for the month of November 2022. Let's go see what it's going to be. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout November 2022. And what do we have in store here for you? We have here the Seven of Cups, and that Seven of Cups is going to be followed up here with the Death card. I love to see that Death card come through, man. Death card also in this tarot deck is one of my favorite looking cards. This thing looks sick, okay? By the way, for everybody, because I get a lot of people asking what tarot deck I'm using, this is called the 8-Coin Tattoo Tarot by Lana Zellner. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. So if you want to purchase this, I'm pretty sure you can find it at your local Barnes & Nobles, or you can find it on Amazon.com if you wish to purchase, because a lot of people ask me about this deck. It's one of my all-time favorites. So looking at the outcome here for you, Seven of Cups, Death card. Seven of Cups is a card that represents having the freedom to go wherever. You are a free soul, you are a free spirit, you are a free being, you're a free frickin' bird, okay? Death card represents change. So yeah, you remember in the beginning of the video, 3 of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune, I said a situation in your life is doing a 180. Here's the 180. Your situation is changing. You have morphed out of something that was drastically holding you back to becoming a person who's a free bird, and a person here who has the freedom and ability to go wherever they wish to in life. Your fulfillment has no limits. What you choose to do this month, Libra, for your own personal happiness can literally be anything. And having that freedom is a truly liberating feeling. And with the Death card coming into play here, you're so happy that things have changed. So yeah, there's nothing holding you back. There is no limits to what you can do to make yourself happy, and to what you can do to improve your life in any way that you wish or desire to. So Libras, get to work, man. Build the best life for yourself that you can. Start now. Do the things that are the most fulfilling to you as you possibly can. And there's nothing here holding you back. So enjoy the freedom for sure. Okay? All right, Libra. Libra, this was an awesome reading. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video for your November 2022. If you are new here, definitely do consider subscribing. It would be gratefully appreciated. Of course, if this message didn't resonate with you, no worries. You can check out any future videos I post, or any other awesome tarot readers on the YouTube platform. But Libras, do enjoy your month, and I will see you all in the next video. Much love, Libra, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.